In dealing with debt today, concerts, plays, and other events are being canceled due to the coronavirus. But what happens when you've already paid? Let's bring in Ted Rossman, an industry analyst at creditcards.com. Hello to you, Ted.
Hi, Angie.
Is it true some people are not getting their money back?
The lack of refunds for canceled events continues to be a big pain point for Americans during the pandemic.
What are you discovering?
We found that 54% of people who had laid out money for things like trips, concerts, sporting events, 54% of those people lost money as a result. And the way it broke out was essentially half got all their money back, a quarter got some of their money back, and a quarter got nothing at all. And perhaps most unfortunate, 60% of people who haven't gotten a refund yet have completely given up. Now, I think you should really be persistent here.
What is the best way to be persistent?
Be polite, but be firm. Stick with it. Your first stop should be wherever you made the purchase. Wherever you bought those tickets, wherever you made that reservation, follow up with that company first. If that doesn't work, your credit or debit card issuer can be a strong backup. You're limited, of course, to whatever card you used for that purchase.
We often hear that credit card companies tend to have your back. Is that really holding true now?
For future reference, credit cards are usually more generous when it comes to fraud resolution. A big part of that is because it's really the bank's money, not yours, up until the point that you pay them back. But definitely be persistent, stay on it. If this doesn't work, then you might be looking at something like arbitration or small claims court. Or at this point, maybe you can also be a little bit creative. So maybe the dispute is with a company like Airbnb or Vrbo. Those are some of the biggest complaints I've been hearing, those short-term home rental sites. If you tried with them and you tried with the bank and you didn't get what you wanted, maybe at that point you bring in the individual homeowner or landlord and see what they can do for you. Another big source of complaints have been ticket agencies like Ticketmaster and StubHub. They actually have a nasty thing in their terms and conditions where if you file a credit card dispute against them, they can actually kick you out of the program. I recently heard from one of our readers who had this happen to him. He was actually okay with it. He won a dispute with his bank, he got his $700 back, and he was okay with getting kicked off the program. But definitely be aware of that.
Thank you, Ted. And a quick mention here, Airbnb says it's really up to the host to refund the money, and VRBO says the vast majority of its partners are offering refunds, so it's really worth it to take that time to read the fine print. More Business First AM. Check us out on social media. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter, and go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.